guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna jump on the fan. What is it called? The fan boat.
The bandwagon.
The bandwagon and be the fan. I'm not a fan. I know Ryan personally. I haven't been around them within like the past year, but all his life he's always trained the same, with or without Reynosos or the Canelos. Like he's always been the same, you know. So for people to say, oh, he's just not good anymore. He's like because he's not with Team Canelo anymore. I don't find that true at all. I've known Ryan since he was like 9, 10, and he's always trained the same. He has a mission. You know, he has a mission wherever he goes, and I mean
that first fight they said that Ryan and Joe were doing the filling out process from a trainer's perspective. Do you feel like they've gotten enough time to get that chemistry right, to get that communication, everything right? Do you feel like this is that fight that's going to show that chemistry?
You know, again, I know them very well, and I don't think, you know, I think they did have enough time, you know, and it just, you gotta remember Ryan came out from like, how long was it before he fought? A little over a year.
Yeah.
They took his title from him, you know, the mental health stuff, that stuff is real. So I think it had a lot to do with it, not just, you know, it happened, you know, to walk into a new trainer, but when I remember, he was with Joe before, you know, so they have that good chemistry, and that's why he chose to go back with Joe. I don't know. I have a few fighters that came from other camps, other trainers, and we adjusted just fine. You know, Yokasta, I had her for 6 weeks, and we fought for the world title. So, you know, it's the athlete too. You know, and you gotta have that perfect. You gotta be a glove. You know, it's gotta have that perfect fit. Yeah.
And so obviously Ryan is I want to say he's a different type of fighter in that he does have a big following, social media. You know, he's getting pulled in many different directions. What advice or what do you as a trainer, how do you find that balance for your fighters?
I'm a little different. My fighters are not that social media big yet. My daughter is, but I schedule everything there because I'm a little old school. I have to do everything on my own, so I'm a little old school. Like everybody, you know, get these meetings, get these interviews, get them in this day. I'll spend all day doing interviews, but they all have. I make sure they're not working on our schedule. We're working on our schedule, not theirs.
Yeah.
Oh, can I do this? No, this is the only day. If you can't make it, I'm sorry. That's fine. You know, we can do interviews. I know when they're cutting weight, I tell them, hey, look, they're cutting weight. You can't. You know, there's no way. You got to come in by this day, and no, there's no. Can I come in this week? No.
Yeah.
You know, and we did a show out there in Kansas, Kansas hometown, and it was a little challenging, you know. But I had to like literally ask people to leave the dressing room, get out the room, and it just, you know, people just want to, you know, get in there with their cameras, get the interviews out, but they don't realize that, hey, you know, it's a fighter. He's making weight. He's got to focus, and it just, you know, it does matter. All that media stuff does matter. It affects people.
Yeah, that's where the claws come out, huh?
Yep, I start throwing people out.
And we Showtime Sean Porter here as well yesterday, right?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on him, on his career as a fighter, now as a podcast host, as a commentator? But what were your thoughts on him as a whole, you know, career wise?
Well, I wasn't a huge fan of his until he beat Broner. I sat ringside for that one. But that was years ago. So, I mean, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. And his dad's a good man, too, you know. And I always see him smiling. He's always talking to kids. Like, that just shows character, you know.
Yeah.
And I think he chose the right. He stood connected to the boxing because he's a funny guy. He has a genuine smile, genuine personality. And he knows boxing. So I think he's legit to say that, you know, as long as he's not one of those people that are putting other fighters down, you know, because he knows how hard it is to be in that ring. I think he'll do great.
Yeah, nice.
You know, I'm definitely going to support him. I'm going to follow his podcast. I'm going to do all. If he were to call us for interviews, I'd make sure I would be there for him.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice one. Between the fights like he had with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, which one do you think was the better version of himself?
Oh, I think Earl.
Picking your brain a little bit, coach.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I think Earl Spence because he let it get into a brawl at times, you know, and Crawford was just too crafty.
Yeah.
So I think he was a little rugged with the Earl.
Yeah.
Spence, you know. So yeah.
And
my pick.
And I'm gonna take it back to that question. Who do you still favor? Who do you favor in the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? Is there
That's a hard one, but yeah, I still got to go with Terrence. My daughter likes Errol Spence, but I just think Terrence. You know what? Errol Spence has a very high IQ. He did go to the Olympics. You know, he's a huge amateur background, huge, and I just think that layoff did him a little damage, but he's back. I see his last fight. He's like 100% back. Like he never left. But I mean, he is strong. But just Terrence Crawford, just you don't know what he's gonna fight. Southpaw or right, orthodox fighter. Yeah. One with the IQ, and then one's gonna beat your ass. You know, he's a puncher boxer. Yeah. It's hard to. I mean, he's got 4 personalities, like speaking 4 languages. So, good luck. Yeah. You know, but I gotta say Crawford. He's like one of the best out there. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. He's been wanting that fight. We'll see if.
I just want to see what Dale does in the 140s, and then I also want to see the Tank and Ryan. That's one. Okay. I want to see that one. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. Ryan wants it, right? Ryan wants it.
He wants all that smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
How do you Obviously, as a trainer, you want your fighter to be confident. No questions about it. How do you make sure it's confidence and not cockiness? How do you? Obviously, it's based on individual, but how do you give it? What do you tell your fighters?
I tell them don't get cocky, don't start talking all that crap because it's boxing. One punch can change everything, and the way social media is right now, they don't forgive. Social media does not forgive. They don't forget because they'll remind you. So I just tell them stay humble. All my guys are very humble. Yeah. You know, and I think if I had a really cocky person, I wouldn't be training them. You know, I don't care how good you are. It's just not good for image for my whole stable.
Okay, it can contaminate maybe?
It contaminates and it'll affect, I'm sure it'll affect everyone because people will be talking a lot of crap. And, you know, just... Yeah. So yeah, I just think if you're cocky, you better be a millionaire, or you better be right up there, you know, with all the world champions. And I'm not gonna be that one trainer talking crap like we're gonna go and do this. Who's we? Who's we? Like it's him, like not you know. Yeah. But I mean we do say we sometimes. Hey, we're gonna go. But it's the fighter. It's the fighter. You know, it's we as a team. There's no I in team, but you know. You can't speak for your fighters and start challenging the world. Let them do that, you know. And it's mostly the fathers, you know, the son father thing. So I will never do that to my daughter. I don't think I would ever. God, please, but
and I know you're like your plate is full, right?
Yeah.
Your plate is full with not just fighters, but with your work schedule. You're also a chef. You're like a nurse. When somebody gets injured, you're obviously your full-time mom. Businesswoman, you know, when do you find the time for you, and if so, what do you do for you, coach? You know, if another trainer sees this, like, hey, yo, I gotta make time for me too. There's a balance, right?
I need to get my nails done. You know what? Like every other Sunday, when I'm not traveling, I try to go spend that time with my family. You know, they miss me, and I'm only down the street. I get to see my grand, and this is really sad, but I get to see my family maybe once a month, and I only live down the road. So, but I'm here at the gym, you know, and they know I haven't left anywhere. I'm usually traveling, but I'm here, and we talk all the time. So, I really don't have time for myself. Who's the guy with no shirt on in the back?
Cameo.
Did you need anything?
I'm just grabbing because there's no towels.
Oh yeah.
No, you good.
Yeah. So those are the bloopers now. So yeah, you know, I don't know. Do I have time for myself? Do I ever spend time for myself?
Huh?
Do I ever spend time for myself?
No, never. She's always here spending time with her fighters in the gym. So it's not really.
I mean, he stays with me when it's camp time. He has to make the weight. I tend to them like 24/7.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. They get days off. I don't. But I mean, it's gonna pay off. It's had paid off so far. Yeah. We got this great, beautiful gym. I got the best team around me. You know, good people, and I have a world champion now. I get to travel, you know, other countries that I didn't travel that I had on my bucket list. My work takes me everywhere I want to go.
Nice.
I have great fighters, very humble kids, you know, and just making noise. We're just making noise. Going to all these gyms, just making noise. And I'm proud of my guys and my girls.
Yeah.
You know?
What are some of the gyms that you like most being in, most visiting?
I can't say.
You can throw a little.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we wherever I find the work, I mean, wherever I have so many guys, so I have to be able to find work where they can accommodate us for all our guys. And everyone calls me because we have all the weight classes and all the, you know, the good work.
Yeah.
One of the gyms I go to is one of those knockouts, Wild Card, Buddy McGirt, Brick House. Those are our main gyms.
Yeah, that's a good list, Coach. It's a good list.
Yeah, so Young Champions, we're here. We have 2 rings. We don't have to wait 5 hours to spar. So one day we'll bring all the big sparring, big names here.
I was just gonna say that. Just.
Toca.
It's good. It's good.
¿Qué vas a ver? No, van a ir al cryo, pero tienen que comer ustedes porque no han comido.
Chris tienen que ir por sus boletos y luego vamos a ir al cryo.
Yo les tengo que dar dinero mío. Te voy a dar dinero para que vayan a comer. Vayan a Subway, no, porfa.
Hey!
Hey, the work don't stop, Coach. They can't be too far away from you.
Es que tienen que comer.
¿Qué vamos a comer hoy, José?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. Oh.
Nah, es cierto. Nah, es cierto. Subway.
Pero Subway.
Subway, pero
Sin tocino, ¿eh?
¿crees que agarra mucha ensalada, muchos vegetales y mucho pollo? Dígale que le ponga que le pongo pollo y atún en sus ensaladas. Pollo, atún y la ensalada.
Ese fue José el karma.
Oh man,
José el
that's
karma.
a monster right there. Nobody wants. Yeah, you don't want none of that.
And a little bit about
It
him.
was from 126 to 130 now.
Nice. And you guys will see some footage of him on our channel.
Everyone has a different style. I train them all different. I don't train the same.
Yeah, and that's a testament to not everybody's the same.
Yeah, you
And
can't train everybody
you have to
the same.
adapt in a sense. They always say you have to adapt to some coaches think that you have to adapt to the coach's style. No, the coach has to adapt to their fighters in a sense, right? Because they're all different.
Of course, you want to teach them certain combinations. I teach them certain combinations like, you know, just like the catch and shoot. They have to learn that. You just witnessed one of the guys like cut and shot. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to do the punch." But you teach them tricks. If you're skilled and you have a lot of knowledge in boxing, you I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
They're gonna trust you.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna throw combinations you ask them. But do I train them all the same? No. Do I teach them like the catch and shoot? Yes, because there's only one way: catch and shoot. You know, so I do train them. Do I teach them all the same footwork? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't the movement. And do I? You know, I have them all working. Some of them move their waist fast, drop underneath. The other ones just move back and forth, up and down, and you just teach them new stuff. And if they see they like it on the other kid, they're gonna want to do it too. You know.
Yeah.
And they pretty much feed off of each other. You know. They're really good at that.
Yeah. Now that I know you mentioned Isaac Cruz, and I know Jose and him are obviously in different stages of their careers, but hey, that's down the line for some big money, and if they happen to be in that same down the line, oh my goodness,
a few more fights.
Oh my goodness,
of some good, you know, good challenging fights, and he's ready. He's a TV fighter. He's an exciting fighter.
Yeah.
He doesn't belong with small promoters. He doesn't belong with fighting in clubs. He belongs on TV.
Yeah.
He has a great amateur background.
Yeah. To me, I think
close
he's
to 200 fights.